I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. And I will not let what I cannot do interfere with what I can do. You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do. Just call my name. I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you. I'll build my world of dreams around you. You know I'm so glad I found you. I'll be there with the love so strong. I'll be your strength. You know I'll keep holding on. Let me fill your heart with joy and laughter. Togetherness, well, it's all I'm after. Just call my name. I'll be I'll be there to protect you with an unselfish love that respects you. Just call my name. I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you. I'll build my world of dreams around you. You know I'm so glad I found you. I'll be there with a love so strong. I'll be your strength. You know I'll keep holding on. If you should ever find someone new, I know they better be good to you. 'Cause if they don't, then I'll be there. Don't you know I'll be there? I'll be there. Just call my name. I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name. I'll be there. Just call my name. I'll be there. I will be there. In the beginning was the Word. And in the beginning, God told us, I will be there for you. Through all trials and tribulations, I will be there. And the good news is
He has planted an entire planet full of angels to help her do her work. You just look around. They're there. They're everywhere. In our time of greatest loneliness, in our times when we feel that we are the only ones here, we need to remember something very important. We're wrong. We're wrong. We're never in this by ourselves. Never. Regardless of what is to come, we shall always have support. We shall always, always, always. What's a good way to start telling people that you appreciate what they do? 1 Timothy, 2nd chapter, 1st verse. First of all, then, I urge that supplications, prayers, intercessions, and thanksgivings be made for all people. The word is all, not some. Be thankful for the people that are in your life right now. They are helping us. They are helping you. They are helping me. I don't even know them, and they are helping me. Because when you have friends that make your day fun, make your day bright, make you feel better about yourself, it radiates off you, and when you get into my world, I pick up on that, and that makes my world better. And it's just that easy. It's a direct connection. Okay? There is no middleman between you and me. Much as there is no middleman between me and God, and you and God. There is no middleman. You want to talk to God? Talk to God. He's listening. In all times and in all things. Cicero, not for ourselves alone are we born. Not for ourselves alone are we born. Our life is not a soul experience. S-O-L-E. Our life is a soul experience. S-O-U-L. At its deepest point, at its most rich, at its most wonderful, it is the soul experience. When two hearts touch in any way, shape, or form, when we get up here and go over to fellowship and you look at Miss Katie set up over there, and you smile, and you see the food, and you see the other people smiling, and you see friends that you haven't seen for a week, and you have a lot of catching up to do. And sometimes you'll stay here talking till 5 o'clock at night. Not pointing any fingers, just not saying that. Not saying that happened last Sunday. No, I'm not saying that. Oh wait, I did just say that, didn't I? Okay. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's when it works the best. When there is that beautiful connection. When Joe's off singing with his group, and an audience is responding to what they're doing. That's a beautiful thing. That's a gorgeous thing. That is a wonderful thing. You know? When you see all the people out in the parking lot, and they're heading in towards the building, or they're in the building and they're heading out towards the parking lot, and we refuse to let somebody pass without at least a smile and a wave. That's a soul experience. That's telling them that in that moment in time, that brief little moment in time, you are not alone. And I acknowledge that we're in this together. Now, it doesn't mean you have to go into a long, spend, hours and hours standing in the parking lot or anything like that. It doesn't mean you have to do that. But when that opportunity presents itself, well, feel free to do that. But at the very least, a smile and a wave is always wonderful. And if it's the little girls, just compliment their shoes. They're thrilled. They're just thrilled. Oh, yes, they are. Isaiah 58, 10 and 11. Feed the hungry, help those in trouble. then your light will shine out from the darkness, and the darkness around you will be as bright as noon. The Lord will guide you continually, giving you water when you are dry and restoring your strength. You will be like a well-watered garden, like an ever-flowing spring. Feed the hungry, help those in trouble. Feed the hungry. Might be food. It might be your time. It might be your words. It might be that what they're looking for is someone to just listen to them. One thing that we as a society have really gotten bad at is listening. We really are horrible at it. We spend a lot of time talking and trying to convince other people that our opinions are the fact, that this is the way it's going to be. This is how it is. And we spend very little time listening to what they have to say. Every human being's life experience is a little bit different. It is. And you will be amazed at what some of those other life experiences are. You take the time to listen. Sometimes, I'm a fixer, okay? I'm going to go on record as saying that, and if you know that, I apologize in advance. I'm a fixer. People come to me with a problem, I fix it. Keep hammering until I fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Okay, well, half the time, that's a useful thing. The other half of the time, that really gets in the way. They're not looking to have it fixed. They're looking to say it out loud. And oftentimes, in the saying, it gets fixed. Our minds are extremely wonderful places, fonts of knowledge, wonderful experiences, these beautiful memories that are up there. And when we live in there, it echoes. I know that how it is in my mind. Take a problem and I turn it over and I turn it over and I just can't keep turning it over and I just can't keep turning it over. And every so often, I'm kind of standing there and I'm not really saying anything, but my hands moving. All of a sudden, kind of stuff. Andy's going, no, don't talk to Greg. He's thinking. He's busy thinking. He's working on something. He's fixing something. Oh, yeah. And then when I say it out loud, even if what I'm doing is saying it out loud to myself, but I'm actually taking the time to put the thought into a word format. It's amazing how much easier that is then to really see what the issue is. Keeping it inside is a very lonely experience. It echoes. Yes, it does. So feed the hungry. Feed them with your time. Feed them with your food. And then your light will shine out from the darkness. Here's how Shakespeare said it. How far that little candle throws his beams, so shines a good deed in a naughty way. On Christmas Eve, we do the candle lighting service. We have one candle, and then that one candle lights the second candle, and the second candle lights the fourth, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. Did you ever notice that the first candle is never diminished by that sharing? The first candle never gets smaller. The first candle never feels less about itself. The other candles never feel superior. That's how we should act with each other. More light. Shine a light in your world. What you do is very, very, very important. What you do, you are the only one that can do it. And God sent you here to do it. Not keep it. Not hide it. Parable of the talents. No, I'm going to bury it here so no one can find it. That's not how it works. You release what it is that is yours so that others may benefit from that. Hey, hello, how are you? Good. Excellent. You release that. You turn that loose. You share that with others. That's how it really works best. That's when your candle really shines. Okay? That's when it does it the best. Give and you will receive. You will be given much, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. It will spill into your lap. The way you give to others is the way God will give to you. For we are laborers together with God. You are God's husbandry. You are God's building. Yes, 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 yes. Here's what Charles Dickens says. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of another. When we give cheerfully and accept gratefully, everyone is blessed. Everyone is blessed. It's not just them, us and them. It takes it away from us and them and moves it into me. Life is a shared experience. I was talking with Wayne and Rosemary before the service today. They're going to be moving. They live in upstate Washington. Okay, currently in Washington. They're going to be moving to Atlanta. Wow. Yes. Which is a long trip. I got to tell you, a whole long trip. So this will be their last Sunday that we see them here. In the immediate future, just for now. You know, who knows what's going to happen in 20 years? Who knew that we were going to get a chance to meet them 20 years ago? We didn't know that. But we did. And we thank you. We thank you for blessing our lives. And thank you for making this an amazing experience. For those 6 beautiful souls that you two have co-created with God that are just magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. I can be nothing but happy. And lucky Atlanta. Lucky Atlanta. Absolutely. For these 2 beautiful souls coming in right here, Tammy and Valerie. Hey, sweetie. This is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. Okay? This shared experience. This experience that we have together. Okay? Remember Rick and Robin? Tweedledee? Okay. Got a letter from them this week to our Unity in the Woods family. We are so grateful for your love and welcoming spirit. From the first day that we showed up, we have had a sense of belonging. Thank you. Our church in Cincinnati, the Unity of Garden Park, has been wonderfully loving and supporting to us for a while now. We knew that we would miss their spirit and everyone that is a part of our northern family when we descended on Florida as snowbirds last winter. But that spirit couldn't be contained. It spilled over to envelop us at our new Florida church and gave us another spiritual family to love and be loved. We are blessed beyond belief to discover your services are now recorded on YouTube. Thank you, and they are. This gives us a double boost each week. And if all goes well, we'll see you in November. Namaste, love, Brittany. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burden of another. Be the light. Shine your light so that others can see it. How do you do it? In many different ways. Do you have the gift of speaking? Then speak as though God himself were speaking through you. Do you have the gift of helping others? Do it with all the strength and energy that God supplies. Then everything you do will bring glory to God. What is your gift? When we're talking about life being a soul experience, S-O-U-L, what does that look like? Now, what I've discovered is it changes all the time. If you look at the faces in this room now, and I remember the faces that were sitting in this room when I first came here 15 years ago, y'all ain't it. It's changed. See Sylvia? Pat? Sylvia? Pat? Let's see, Wendy? Yeah. Yeah. Now, is there anything wrong with that? Of course not. Of course not. We all change, don't we? I hope. We're never going to get stuck in that rut that we were. Okay? We can't do that anymore. We can't let what happened define us anymore. We can't do that. We've outgrown that. Right? We can't do that anymore. We're above that. We're beyond that. We are grown-ups now. When I was a child, I thought and spoke as a child. And now that I am an adult, I have put away my childish thoughts. I still have toys. These little toys. I still have toys. The only thing that's changed is the price tag. Oh my goodness. Dylan got himself a computer the other day. $1,400 for a computer. See, this is what I'm saying. Wow. Do you remember the days? No, I don't. Do you know that they sell $25 computers now?
I bought one for $89.
89? There you go.
New.
Yeah, brand new. They sell brand new computers, $25. They're this big. Okay? We look at the package that a computer comes in, we look at the box that it comes in and all this other kind of stuff, and we think it's this big, marvelous Whamadyne machine, and it is. But the actual thing inside that does everything, yep, it's not that good. The whole thing. Isn't that kind of how we are too? You look at the outside and you see the clothes and you see the hair and you see the skin color and you see all this other kind of stuff and you make all these wonderful judgments. But inside, when you get down to the core operating system, we are all God 1.0. Okay? We just are. Now, God has many names. God sometimes gets called Allah. God gets called Yahweh. God gets called Ba'ula. God gets called you don't exist. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. God is 1.0. That is a soul experience. And when we live, move, and have our being from that idea, from that concept, from that notion, things change. We're going to tick off a lot of people. Because we're not going to be able to handle being around the BS anymore. We won't have time for it anymore. We're going to be too busy looking for the Yahoo. We're going to be too busy looking for those that feed us and that allow us to feed them. This soul experience is a two-way street. I will be there for you. You will be there for me. That's just how it works. Think of all the people that you've known in your lifetime. When we talk about the idea that people are merely a thought away, this is what we're talking about. It's not enough to have lived. We should be determined to live for something. May I suggest that it be creating joy for others, sharing what we have for the betterment of personkind, bringing hope to the lost and love to the lonely. And every game is winnable if you change your mind about what the prize should be and your perspective about the players and we talk about no-win situations, win-win situations. Star Trek, The Wrath of Khan. It is not so much that I must win, you must lose. These people exist. They're out there. They are. Okay? We don't have to play the game. We don't have to. We're talking about a soul experience. We're talking about something that's going to carry us away from where we used to be and move us to someplace new. Okay? Wayne and Rosemary's Move. Perfect analogy. That's like you're physically moving from one place to the next. Okay? What we're talking about is moving our inner selves, our souls, to a new experience of life. It's going to require living life a little edgier, a little less comfortable. Like I said, we're going to pick off some people. You're going to make them mad. Because you're going to start saying what you believe. And that's going to shock some people. And that's going to disturb some people. And they're not going to be happy about it. Because now all of a sudden what you believe is not the control function that they used to have. Your God 1.0 is overriding their alt control function. And it's going to make them really mad. And they're going to try and reboot. Don't let them reboot. Don't do it. Change your perspective on the players at the table. Understand things. Mostly work on understanding ourselves. Work on understanding yourselves. You have a gift. You have something that you do that no one else on this planet does. And we know that because your life experience is completely, utterly, uniquely different than every other person's on this planet. So we know that what you are, how you are, who you are, and who you be is so unique and so necessary. Live it. Don't just say it. Don't keep it inside. Live it. I'll reach out my hand to you. I have faith in all you do. Just call my name and I'll be there. Think on that song. Think on it. I will be there for you. Because you're always there for me. And the one does not necessitate the other. You be there just because you need it. Okay? I've listened to some of the stories about the boys growing up. There were times when it was extremely difficult to be there for them. Oh yes. And still, this is what we do. There were some friends of mine growing up that there were many times that it was very difficult to be there with them because they were insane, making crazy choices. And yes, I'm looking in the mirror when I say that. You're talking about a guy that fell off a car standing on the back bumper when I was 16 years old. Not exactly one of the more intelligent things I've ever done. I got lucky. I got a little bit of hearing loss in this ear and discovered that this skull will not crack. Nasty little concussion. 1 month later, back at school. I got lucky. Not one of my more intelligent choices. Okay? But I'm not going to let that mistake then define, well, I'm an idiot, for the rest of my life. I'm not going to do that. I was 16. Give me a break. Who wishes to be judged on what happened to them 40 years ago? I see no hands rising in this room. Wait a minute. Of course not. Of course not. We're allowed to grow. We're expected to grow. We're encouraged to grow. So how? How do we grow? change your mind about what the prize should be and your perspective about the players of the game. I believe that life is meant to be a soul experience. On its deepest level, life is a soul-filling experience. It is a shared experience from one to another to God. At all points in time, that is what it is. Okay? We can make all the deal we want out of it. We can say, whoa, it's supposed to be this, or it's supposed to be that, or we complicate very, very well. Oh my goodness, do we complicate things. We try to make it difficult sometimes, and maybe we should stop doing that too. Maybe we should just keep it, I don't know, simple.
Oh, you start on QVC.
It has an auto-off function. I have that sometimes. No New Year's Day to celebrate. No chocolate-covered candy hearts to give away. No first of spring, no song to sing. In fact, he's just another ordinary day. No April rain, no flowers bloom, no wedding Saturday within the month of June. But what it is something true, made up of these three words that I must say to you. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. No summer's high, no warm July, no harvest moon to light one tender August night, no autumn breeze, no falling leaves, not even time for birds to fly to southern skies, no Libra sun, no Halloween, no giving thanks to all the Christmas joy you bring. But what it is, though all so new, to fill your heart like no three words can never do. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something, and I will not let what I cannot do interfere with what I can do. and I can say, I love you.